We're here at Franklin College with the Tashi Keel Tour Group, as well as the Tibetan Mongolian Buddhist Cultural Center and Franklin College Administration, talking about multicultural and interfaith dialogue and collaboration.
Welcome to something that none of us has ever experienced before. The deconstruction of a mandala is in some ways an unusual act, but in a lot of ways a very natural one. It's just not how we think about things. And that, I just want to say, is why we are so enormously pleased that our guests have come today. We all have more to learn. It's very hard to learn from yourself, and we don't learn much from people just like us. It can be wonderfully reinforcing, which we often need and value. But to learn more, even about ourselves, it has to be from others. So I hope that the Franklin College community has experienced their own faith growing, perhaps changing some as it grows by considering how other people see and understand and value the world. That being said, I just want simply to thank all of you for being here. I've seen many conversations going on in the campus center and around the campus. For those of you who don't know, it's extremely valuable for us to see something from their culture. Imagine what it must have been for our guests in their robes to visit the Franklin College football game the other Saturday night and see thousands of screaming fans. So that's a real intercultural experience.
It is an honor to be here today as a representative of the city of Franklin, as well as being a Franklin College alumni. The mayor was able to be here today, so I'm going to read the proclamation. A proclamation in honor and recognition of Franklin-Tibet Friendship Day. In 2011, the Tashi Keel monks visited and presented Franklin College with a gift of a peace mandala. And whereas the hospitality of the Tibetan Mongolian Buddhist Center in Bloomington, Indiana, has frequently hosted Franklin College faculty, staff, and students. And whereas in May of 2013, Franklin College faculty, staff, and students were invited to assist in the visit of His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, to Louisville, Kentucky. And whereas on September 13th through the 18th, 2013, the Tashi Keel monks returned for a visit to Franklin College and continued to enrich our understanding of Tibetan culture. And whereas we anticipate further cooperation between Franklin College, the City of Franklin, the Tibetan Mongolian Buddhist Center in Bloomington, Indiana, to increase awareness of Tibetan culture and increase compassion in the world, we are extremely appreciative. Now, therefore, I, Joseph E. McGinnis, by virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of City of Franklin, Indiana, Johnson County, on behalf of the City Council, now hereby proclaim September 18th, 2013 to be Franklin-Tibet Friendship Day in Franklin. And urge all citizens to visit Franklin College to observe the sand mandala dedicated to compassion constructed by the Tibetan Mongolian Buddhist monks. Signed by Joseph McGinnis.
And I do have a message to read on behalf of our director, who is in Mongolia right now. He was here with us 2 years ago, but he is currently in Mongolia because he has launched a cancer care hospital in Ulaanbaatar. He was given a parcel of land and he decided to build a cancer hospital, a much needed facility in that community with a children's wing, and he is modeling it actually after the Western version of the Ronald McDonald House. And I will say that I think that maybe there's some collaboration and outreach potential there. between our communities here. So just to plant the seed for that. But we're very proud of him, and he wished that he could be here today, but he did send a letter that he would like for me to read to all of you. And it is dated today, and it says, "Dear friends, I give my greetings. As director of the Tibetan Mongolian Buddhist Cultural Center, I wish to voice my appreciation to Franklin College for supporting the 2013 Tashikil Tour. During the past number of years, our center has had the opportunity to do programs with Franklin College. Always the administration and the philosophy and religion departments have offered warm friendship and a positive approach in our dealings. It is such a pleasure to have them host the Tashikil monks once more. Let me explain our center's connection between our center and the Tashikil Monastery. Before escaping to the USA and being appointed by the Dalai Lama to come to Indiana, I was the abbot of Kumbha Monastery in Amdo, Tibet. Traditionally, the Labring Tashikil Monastery and Kubam are sister monasteries, sharing economic and spiritual relationships. So, of course, this was a centerpiece for our collaboration. In 2013, I invited the monks, my sister monastery in exile, to join us for a USA tour, and this included a visit to Franklin College. The 2003 tour was a great success, and many persons and organizations, including Franklin College, asked us to come back to the USA. And as a result, they are again touring the USA as the 2013 Tashikil Tour, visiting Washington, D.C., New York with Richard Gere, and many other locations. I want to deeply thank Franklin College again for its wonderful hospitality, most particularly President Dr. James Mosley, Professor David Carlson, and Chaplain David Weatherspoon. Best wishes, Arja Rinpoche, Director of the Tibetan Mongolian Buddhist Cultural Center.
所以人我知。